How to edit WooCommerce shop pages using Elementor. Quick and easy. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can edit your WooCommerce pages using Elementor. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you have to do is head on over to your WordPress dashboard. And once you open up your WordPress dashboard, we're going to install our plugins. So obviously, you're going to go into plugins on your bottom left and click on add new. And once you do that, we're just going to enter and search for WooCommerce, and we're going to download WooCommerce and activate it. So it's just going to take a couple of seconds for the installation to be completed. So I'm just going to wait for this. And once WooCommerce has been installed, I can go on ahead and activate the WooCommerce plugin. So we're just waiting for the plugin to be activated. Now, once WooCommerce has been activated, I'm going to go back into my add new plugins. And over here, we're going to install Elementor. Now, you do need to create an account on Elementor, but for that, you don't need any verification. All you need is your email and your password. That's all you need to create an account on Elementor. Now that we have added both of our plugins over here, we can get started with editing our pages. Now, the first thing we're going to do is actually take a look at what pages we do have currently. Currently, I don't have any pages on my site. This is just a sample website. This is just a default template. So we can go on to WooCommerce over here. And once you go on to WooCommerce, you can get started with optimizing your content and actually, previewing your store, taking a look at your actual products that you're adding. So you can go into your WooCommerce section and you can start adding your pages. You will be able to see what type of website you have and make sure you're allowing WooCommerce to make these changes. So you can go into your general settings and make sure that all of the basic settings have been turned on. Now I'm going to go into WooCommerce and we're going to add the pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into WooCommerce, then click on our extensions. So I haven't added any basic extensions, but I'm going to go ahead and use a template to get started. So we're going to click on over here. Let's say I'm going to click on template over here, or just a basic page. And WooCommerce pages can include anything from your checkout page, your product page, your product display, category page, whatever it might be. So it might be any page whatsoever. And I'm just going to save a couple of pages so you guys can see what a basic page and a WooCommerce page is going to look like, how they are pretty different. So this is just a sample page that we've created without any customization. And now we can actually enable WooCommerce to create its pages. So now I'm in WooCommerce and I can go into the status section of WooCommerce. Then I'm going to go into tools over here. And over here in your tools, you're going to have multiple different tools, but the one that we're looking for is creating our default pages. So this is the one that you're looking for. You're going to click on create pages to create your default WooCommerce pages that you can begin editing with Elementor. So now once we have actually created those pages, I'm just going to take a look whether or not these pages have been created in our pages section. You will see these have now been created. So this is like my account, checkout, card, refund and returns, shop page. Now what you're going to do is click on edit on any of these pages. The shop page is created by WooCommerce. And once you click on edit, all you have to do is click on edit with Elementor on the top. You're going to click on edit with Elementor, and just like that, you can start editing with Elementor. Now, currently our pages are not completed, so it's just loading up our actual page. It's not going to connect right now, but you can click on edit with Elementor to actually begin editing your WooCommerce page. But I'm just going to take a look at the page first off to see whether or not the products have been added. So now our page is working. Now you can click on customize once you open a page as well, and this will open up the page editor and you will see some of your options. So you have your product catalog, how it's going to be laid out, you have product images as well as other tools. Then you will also have your particularly WooCommerce integrations. Then you also have your page integrations, your how you want this to be laid out. So if you want this a narrow layout, a default layout, whichever one you want. And then you can click on publish on the top right and then go back into your WordPress dashboard. Now, if I go ahead and open up our store just by clicking on the top left, you can see you will have your store over here, and you can go on ahead and start adding your items within your store as well. Now, if I go into our individual pages section, it's usually the best to just open an item and click on Edit with Elementor on any page that you have, any WordPress WooCommerce page, and you can go on ahead and add it. Now, if you are facing this issue, it's very likely that you might have a bug or something, and you might not have logged onto your Elementor account, so you can just go into Elementor directly. And once you go into Elementor, simply log onto your Elementor account that you are using to get connected with WordPress, and you can get started with editing WooCommerce pages with Elementor as well. Keep in mind, is you can see over here, this is our page, so I can just click on this and I can get started with editing it as well. And keep in mind that whenever you are editing these pages, that these pages can easily be edited with Elementor. However, if you do upgrade to a more premium plan on Elementor, you're going to be able to make a lot more customizable changes to your page. So if you open any page up with Elementor, you're going to find on the left panel, so you guys can see this is another WooCommerce page that we have loaded up. And in this WooCommerce page, you're going to find your basic stuff that you can add, but below that you will have some pro features. And in your pro features, you're going to have your Stripe buttons, video playlists, templates, as well as some other tools, which you can find in your WooCommerce section within Elementor. So you're going to find this at the bottom if you close up some of the top ones. You're going to find a separate section titled WooCommerce, and these are features that are directly integrated within Elementor that are specifically made for WooCommerce. So you can add your product categories, WooCommerce pages, custom add to cart buttons, product displays, product meta, descriptions, and more. However, for this, you do need to upgrade to a premium plan on Elementor. Now, even so, even if you don't upgrade, there are still some amazing changes that you can make with Elementor, such as their basic drag and drop features, spacers, dividers, buttons. All of those things are not as easily accessible when you're using the WordPress editor. It can be a bit limiting. So you can go into any section that you want to edit. Let's say I want to build something different. So let's say I want to add maybe an image carousel. I can add this over here, wherever you want to add it. I can just add it at the bottom. And then over here, I can upload my images. This might be great for building displays for new collections that you're promoting, so on and so forth. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're now able to get started with Elementor and editing your WooCommerce pages in WordPress using Elementor. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.